The tree of knowledge of good and evil can be found inside of the human body as the nervous system connecting to the brain, as well as the nervous system connecting to the lower ganglion. And every action we do is either coming from the lower aspect of the nervous system or the higher functions of the nervous system. And wherever we put our attention and energy defines whether we're eating from the fruit of the tree of knowledge of good and evil or the tree of life. The tree of life has its arteries in the heart, while the tree of knowledge of good and evil has its arteries in the brain, or in the all. And the best way to transmute and eat from the tree of life is to keep the nervous center energies flowing inward and upward rather than short-circuiting downward and outward. So when we eat from the tree of knowledge, good and evil, this is an allegory that's interpreted on multiple layers. It is also Eve biting the apple of the Taurus field, falling into the sine wave of duality, in the same way that it is the conscious mind or the left brain becoming tempted and then influencing the emotions to act upon it, or the emotional desire of the flesh to desire external stimuli, which generates a prompting to the brain. Now the brain is represented as Adam, and that desire of the sexual organs would be represented as Eve. This information comes from Sex, the Secret to the Garden of Eden by Samael Weor, and the ancient knowledge has been known by the ancient Taoists, the ancient masters, also medieval alchemists, Western alchemists, who understood that the premium materia, or the soul, would be found in the most condensed form in the final product, which would be the sexual fluids. So once those are transmuted, the spirit is extracted from the matter and is ascended into the higher nervous system to replenish the more subtle faculties. That's why the Om meditation and the central pillar, or focusing your consciousness in the middle of the spinal column for Kriya Yoga, has helped many people to repair their nervous systems to withstand the voltage of the higher levels of energy and voltage that are going to be coming in. Now, when you shut down the brain from thought, it creates a less of a restriction, and that electrical current is able to rise more. So when there's less resistance by shutting off the brain, then there's more energy in the body. Meditation, by abstaining from thoughts or lingering with the emotions or the five senses, is essentially a miniature crucifixion that is going to create an elevation of the inner senses that shines light on the inner being. And once there's light in the body, that pineal gland responds to that light within the body in the same way our eyes respond to the light outer. That's why the pineal gland has the same material as that. So this is some of the allegories pertaining to the mysteries of Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden, and what we're going to be diving into more frequently.